Now we'll discuss the SQL aliases. Alias means that copy. SQL aliases are used to give an alternate name, that is a temporary name, to a database table or a column in a tables. Okay, we can give the column aliases, table, etc. I am giving one example. Suppose select syntax, you see, select column alias means used to make the column headings in the query result set easier to use. I can give one example, just I am showing you with syntax. Select column name 1, column name 2 from table as alias name. Where conditions. Example you give, select column name as alias name from table name, then where conditions. That means suppose here I am giving you select name as student name, DOB as date of birth. That means DOB name changed to date of birth and name changed to student name. That means what? Extra one more name I have added for the attribute. So in the output window, now instead of name the student name will come, and instead of DOB date of birth will come. That is called the alias of a column. Okay, next one more example I am showing you. Suppose I want to give a mathematical expressions to pi value. So we can write select 22 by 7 as pi. So that means pi equal to now 22 by 7. Now we can put the text in the query output also. I am showing you. In order to get an organized output from the select query, we can also include some user defined column at runtime. I am giving some examples. Select roll number, name. I can give some extra this text here, was born on DOB from student. That means that text was born on will be displayed in one column of a tables. Okay, so students, now we'll discuss the aggregate functions in SQL. Aggregate functions means what? That is a large collection of inbuilt functions, that is library functions we can say, and that can be used directly with SQL statements from performing calculations on data, and these functions are known as the aggregate functions because they summarize the result of the query and return a single value calculated from the values in a column instead of providing the listing of all the rows. Let us see the first one. Few are there, that is average, count, sum, minimum, max. So let us discuss. So two tables I am writing here, one is student, one is fees. So let us discuss the first, the sum. The sum functions return the total sum of the numeric columns. So how to write? Select sum within bracket, write the field name, suppose marks, from table. So automatically it will show you the result 742. Similar way ABZ, this function is used to find the average value. Okay, so we can write select AVZ within bracket marks from table, it will show you 82.44. We can give some conditionals value also. Then max functions return the highest or largest value among the given set of values. So the syntax of the direct example I am giving, select max within bracket marks from table means student where gender equal to n. So the maximum value will come accordingly. It is 98 or something, it will come. Next is minimum, also similar way, the lowest or smallest value among the given set of the value of any column or expression based on the column. Okay, the similar way, that is select min marks from student where suppose stream equal to science or something else we take in, or we can give another example, select min fees from fees. So output will come 7500. Okay, so in this way just we can min functions we can use. So another one is their count functions. Count functions is used to count the number of values in a column. Count takes one argument only. Suppose one example I am giving, select count within bracket write gender from student where gender equal to m. So how many are there gender? It will count, that is 5. Okay, in this way we can calculate, we can use this aggregate functions. So now students will discuss about the sorting in SQL, order by clause. This clause is used to sort data in ascending order or descending order. By the help of the keyword order by keyword is used to sort it. Let us see how to use. Suppose to display the roll number, name and marks of students on the basis of their marks in ascending order. How to write? Select roll number, names, marks. Next line write from student, then write order by name. So name wise it will be arranged. Suppose to display the roll number, name and marks of all the students in descending order of their marks and ascending order of their names. Understood? Descending order of their marks and ascending order of their names. How to write it? Select roll number, name, marks from student, order by marks, then write DSC, comma, name, semicolon. Okay. So one extra column also, alias we can also give. If column alias is defined for a column, it can be used for displaying rows in ascending or descending order using the order by clause also. How? Select roll number, name, marks as marks obtained. One alias I have used here. From student, order by marks obtained. Because marks obtained I have used a name for mark. That's why now we can use anywhere marks obtained. Next, group by command. This group by clause can be used in a select statement to collect the data across multiple records and group the results by one or more columns. It groups the rows on the basis of the values present in one column, and then the aggregate functions are applied on any column of these groups to obtain the result in the query. So I'll give you the examples. Suppose one example, to display the name and stream and count the total number of students who have secured more than 90 marks according to their stream. So how to write? I am showing you. Select name, comma, stream, count within bracket star I have given age number of students. I have written one alias from student where marks greater than 90, conditions given, group by stream. Okay, so now you see the result. So next is having clause. Having clause is used in combinations with group by clause only. It can be used in a select statement to filter the records by specifying a conditions which is group by returns. The main purpose of this using having clause with group by is to allow aggregate functions to be used. Whenever aggregate functions are there, you have to use this having along with the specified conditions. This is because the aggregate functions are not allowed to be used with where clause, as it is evaluated on a single row, whereas aggregate functions are evaluated on a group of rows only. Example I am showing: select stream sum, SUM, aggregate functions within bracket marks as total marks. So from student, next line group by stream, having, you have to write having max within bracket marks less than 85. That means for this reason only max I have used, sum I have used. For this reason having must be used with group by. Okay. Okay students. So now we'll discuss some MySQL functions. Okay, what are the different character functions and other functions are there, that we'll discuss one by one now. So first we'll discuss about some string functions. These are some functions we are using. Char returns the character for each integer passed. Okay, see the that is table I am showing you. Then concat returns the concatenated string. Example already I have given, just you see. Suppose we will write select concat name, comma, aggregate age name marks from the student where age equal to 14. So examples just you read. In the table I have given in detail. Then lowercase all L case we can write, that is returns the argument in the lowercase. Then substring we can use, that is substr. Then we can use upper or U case, that is convert to uppercase. Then we can use stream, that is removes the leading and trailing space. Then length we can use, returns the length of a string in bytes. So these are about the string. Now we'll discuss about the numeric part, that is we can use the mode. It returns the remainder of one expression by dividing by another expressions. We can use power or pow we can use. It returns the values of the expressions raised to the power another expressions. We can use round, returns the numeric expressions rounded to an integer, can be used to round an expressions to a number of decimal points. Side by side example given, I am not repeating the example, you must see the example yourself. Then sign we can use, that is the functions return the sign of a given number, means whether it is negative or positive. sqrt to find the square root of the number. Truncate, it returns the numeric expressions truncated to expression 2 decimal places. If expression 2 is 0, then the result will have no decimal point. Next we can discuss the date and time functions, that is current date we can find out by using curdat or current date or current date. Next date we can use just to extract the date part of the date or date time expressions. Then month we can use, returns the month from the date past. Then year we can use. Now we can use just to get the time at which the function executes. Then sysdate, system date and time also we can get. Side by side example also already I have given. Check it thoroughly and just note down. So students, now we'll discuss about some SQL constraint. It is while creating a table, it is very important to use it. So let us discuss one by one. Okay, so the following constraint I am telling you, that is first one is not null, ensures that a column cannot have null value. Then default constraint we can use, provides a default value for a column when none is specified. Then unique constraint ensures that all values in a column that different. Check constraint makes sure that all the values in a column satisfy certain criteria. Then primary key constraint used to uniquely identify a row in a table. Foreign key constraint that is used to ensure referential integrity of the data. So we are not using that foreign key, but other things we are using. Now I am giving you an example. You see, in this way we can write. Suppose I am writing create table student, then roll number, it is integer, then not null I am writing. So not null constraint in this way we can write. Then class integer, default constraint also you can write in this way. Registration number integer, so primary key if you want, primary key also we can give in this way. Then hobby varchar 30, unique constant also you can use as integer. Check as this check constant you can use. So in this way the different constraint we can use while creating the table. Okay, so I hope students I have told you in details all the commands used in SQL from beginning till end in a sequence wise. So all the commands you note down somewhere else in your copy and just read thoroughly. Once you read thoroughly and do the practice, I'll give you another video just how to execute the SQL commands by showing the practical also. Okay, thank you students, I hope you understood. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.